Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to play Star Trek Bridge Commander. I haven't touched this game for over 15 years. Kind of excited to play it. So, let's just go ahead and jump into it. For those of you that have never heard of this game before, like I said, it's a fairly older game, and it was Star Trek Bridge Crew before there was Star Trek Bridge Crew. You were on the bridge of a ship, you got to order people around, you had to complete missions, and yada yada yada. So here's a look at the main menu. I am currently running this in a windowed mode, even though the game doesn't support it. I actually had to edit the game's INI file and tweak some things in order for it to work this way. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to stream it. But it normally would look nicer than this, but so it goes. I have to set it up this way in order to stream it. But should you play this game, you'll have a wider variety of options here. You'll have 640 to 480 all the way up to 1600 by 1200. I don't see any 1920 by 1080 support, but again, to be expected, 15-year-old game, 15-plus-year-old game, I should say. So, yeah, just a quick look at everything here on the main menu. Nothing too fancy. Motion blur, I have that turned off. Everything else is turned on. Controls, you want to take a look at this just because there's a lot of different things to mess with. So, highly recommend you just familiarize yourself with this. Even I don't have everything memorized, so I may come here every now and again just to refresh myself. Subtitles, sound. All right. So there's a campaign, and then there's multiplayer. There's also a quick battle. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick battle just to... Actually, I think I'm already in one. Yeah, so I'm in a quick battle now, but I'm in between combat. So what I'm going to do is just take you through the bridge, kind of, sort of. So first and foremost, you can customize your bridge between the Galaxy class and the Sovereign. This is the Sovereign-style bridge. You can customize that when you're setting up your game. So this is your first officer, Commander Safi, I guess her name, Safi Larson, whatever.
Yes, Captain.
So you'll be able to get reports from her, damage reports. You can go from green, yellow to red alerts, show mission log, quick battle setup, restart combat. So if I hit damage report.
Aye, Captain. All stations, damage report.
Impulse engines are fully functional. Warp engines fully functional, Captain.
Phaser array is fully functional. Torpedo system is fully functional, Captain. Tractor beam is fully functional, Captain.
Sensor system is fully functional.
Hull integrity at 100%. Shields are at 100%.
That's really cool. So it feels like I'm actually giving orders. So I don't remember ever seeing something like that in Star Trek Bridge Crew, where everyone just sort of chimes in.
Yes, Captain.
So this guy, he's my science officer, I guess. He scans, he can launch probes. We've got our tactical officer here. We can actually fire phasers manually. So I don't think I have it active right now. But if I did, I'd be able to fire my phasers and shoot things, which is kind of cool. You can also do phasers only, target at will. You can actually tell them what to do, and they'll do it themselves. I prefer to take a direct control of things, but there's a wide variety of different drop-downs and other things that you can mess with if you want the computer to handle some of the tasks in this game. Then you've got
Yes, sir.
there we go. Her, I don't remember who she is. Ensign Kiska Lomar,
Captain.
helm. Okay, so she can hail, set a course, intercept, and then over here we've got our engineering
Yes, Captain.
station. It's not as fancy or as complicated as some of the other games I've played, like Star Trek: A Final Unity, but you can see here the power being used across various systems, but you can, adjust this slider as you see fit. And then on the left-hand side, you can see any damaged or destroyed systems. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start combat, just a quick
Orders,
quick
Captain?
match here. So you'll want to click on player and region to select your own ship. There's Federation ships, there's Klingon ships, Ferengi ships, Romulans, Cardassians, Kessock, and other. Now, here's the thing. There are more ships in the game, but these are the only ones that you can actually control. To get a full list of the ships in the game, just click on ships. These are the ships that you can add to either your friendly side or the enemy side. Let's get rid of this bird of prey if we can. Delete. There we go. So, again, Ferengi, Romulan, Cardassian, Kessock, freighters, escape pods, probes. You can't control these things, but yeah, there's bases. So what I'm going to do is, let's go back to player and region, and what I'm going to do is actually do a warbird, because I can actually cloak with a warbird, and I can take the time to actually show you around the interface without being attacked. So I'm actually going to choose the warbird, and I can choose either the Galaxy Bridge or the Sovereign Bridge. We'll switch over to the Galaxy Bridge, and then go over to ships here, and we'll add, oh, I don't know. Let's just add a, actually, let's go ahead and add a Galaxy-class starship as an enemy. You can also adjust their AI level, but you have to adjust it before you add them. Okay, so it's gonna be like a one-on-one kind of thing, and we'll hit start. I'm gonna cloak real quick. Alt-C to do that. So I've only been playing for like an hour or two, so I don't really have a whole handle on everything yet. But spacebar lets you toggle between your bridge view, like so, and then this view here. There are various camera controls, like there's C and V, so you can view various things there. This is really good for a game that's over 15 years old, I think. On the bottom left-hand corner is like your little mini-map. That's your sensors. Bottom right-hand corner, shields are on the left. You've got two different displays of your ship. The one on the left is your shields. I have none right now because I'm cloaked. Then the little bar on the bottom is the health bar. It's your hull value. Next to that, to the right, is your weapons. You can see how many torpedoes you have. You can change your phaser type from low intensity to high intensity. Low intensity is good for when you want to knock out systems without destroying the ship, like if you want to capture them during a mission or whatever. Tractor beam and cloak, you can toggle them here, or again, Alt-C does the cloak thing. Looks like I only have the one type of torpedo, so I can't really change that. On the right-hand side, you can see your speed. Mouse wheel adjusts that. It goes from speed R, which is reverse, all the way up to speed 9, and your speed will adjust accordingly. What else do we have here? Okay, so there's little bars and there's dots. So the bars that you see are your phaser arcs, and they'll change from green to red as you fire them, and you can see them recharge from red to green. The little dots are either torpedoes or disruptors, different things like that. Same deal, when you expend them, they will turn from green to red, and then it takes some time, they'll go back to green again. So on the left-hand side, upper left, you can target the enemy. You can see their current status. There's also a little arrow that you can click on. You can target specific things. So let's say I want to take out their phasers. I can just click on phasers, and I can target specific ones if I want, or just click on phasers in general and go from there. I'm going to go ahead and close in and decloak and start shooting, but I want to make sure I got the advantage first before doing that. The Romulan Warbird, the D-Derrix class here, only has really forward weaponry, whereas the Sovereign, U.S. Sovereign, or the United States Federation Sovereign and the Galaxy class, they've got phaser arcs all around. So basically, as the Romulans, you want to line up, shoot, and if anyone's outside of your forward arc, cloak and turn it around and have at it again. All right, this is a good shot here. I'm going to go ahead and decloak, start shooting. Middle mouse button to fire disruptors. Right mouse button for torpedoes. Left mouse button for phasers.
Sir, their aft shield is draining.
That sounds... I could have sworn. That sounds like Hugh, the voice actor... well, not voice actor, but the voice actors featured there sounds like Hugh from Star Trek The Next Generation, the Borg that the Enterprise picked up and sort of converted.
Their aft shield has failed.
All right, so if I want my people to take care of this,
Your orders, sir?
I can do destroy.
Engaging to destroy, Captain.
There we go. So he's doing it now for me. I can also manual fire. Click on manual fire.
Sir,
I can
we are
target
draining their top shield.
specific parts, whatever I'm aiming at, basically.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Their top shield has failed.
Once my phaser recharges, I'll show you that. There we go. So I can move it around. I can aim in specific parts of the ship.
Moving into attack range.
I like that they also take damage. You can actually see the damage on the ship there.
Lining up forward torpedo
Target hull
tubes.
integrity at 75%.
Alright, I went ahead and cloaked.
Lining up forward torpedo
Doesn't
tubes.
look like I'm actually in his forward arc there. Hitting M lets you see where you stand in relation to them. Looks like my helmsman is turning about.
Moving into attack range. Yes, Captain?
Alright, manual fire. Disable cloak.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes. Moving into attack range.
Their top shield has failed.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Their bottom shield is draining, sir. Their forward shield is draining.
Moving into attack range.
Target hull integrity at 50%.
Your orders, Captain?
Our forward shield is draining.
Alright, now if we were to take damage during this entire ordeal, I can always go to engineering over here and see what's going on the left-hand side. Damage systems destroyed. If I want to increase power to the shields, might want to consider doing that. Really cool stuff.
Your orders, Captain.
Yes, Captain? Engaging to destroy, Captain. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 20%. Target hull integrity at 20%. Their forward shield is draining. Target's hull has been breached, Captain.
Simulated enemy galaxy class has been destroyed.
Nice.
That's it. We got him.
Alright, so that was an example of combat.
Your orders, Captain?
I could always do something a bit more crazy. Quick battle setup. Let's go ahead and make myself a Let's go ahead and make myself a Sovereign class ship. Change to the Sovereign bridge. And then I can add... I don't know if the game's going to allow me, because, you know, old game, but let's go ahead and add a couple of friendly ships to our side. Maybe a Nebula class, and an Ambassador class, and a Kira class. Maybe that's too many galaxies. A Nebula class. We already have one. Okay, I think that's... Alright, that's fine. And then as far as the enemy ships go, maybe we can add a bunch of Bird of Prey. Maybe a couple of Vorcha class there. There we go. So it's like a 6-on-5 kind of thing. I'm sure we're overpowered for it, but let's see if the computer will allow me to do it. Oh boy. Alright, now I've got no cloaking device, so this should be fun. Now you can see on the bottom right, my phaser arcs are a bit different. I have no disruptors, but I've almost 360 phaser coverage.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Controls take some getting used to. Feels like you're on ice sometimes.
We have collapsed their bottom shield. Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Sir, another ship is on a collision course with us.
Simulated enemy Klingon bird of prey has been destroyed.
Shields are at 75%.
Simulated friendly ambassador class has been destroyed.
Oh, that's not good.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
These Vorchas are tough.
Shields are at 75%.
All right, let me add some reserve power to weapons. Try and knock them out.
Simulated
Shields
friendly
are at
Akira class has been
75%.
destroyed.
Wow, we're getting nailed here. All right, let's see if we can take out these birds of prey.
Shields are at 75%. Our ventral shields are draining, sir.
No, this is a different game, Ishwa. I completed a final Unity yesterday.
Simulated friendly nebula class has been destroyed.
Oh boy. I think we're gonna die.
Port shield draining, Captain.
I underestimated the Klingons.
Shields are at 75%. Hull integrity at 50%.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Shields are at 50%.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Captain, their attacks are draining our starboard shield. Our power system has been disabled, sir.
Oh no. We're gonna die. I know it.
Yes, sir. Engaging to destroy, Captain.
Yeah, you take care of that. I'm gonna take... Oh wow, look at this. Oh my gosh.
Hull integrity at 25%.
Shit. Reserve power.
Captain, we have hull
Falling
breaches
back
on
for an
multiple
attack.
decks.
Oh, we're dead. Oh. We took on too much. That's all. I love this though. Like this is a lot of fun.
The ship has been destroyed. Ending simulation.
Mistakes were obviously made. I gave the Klingons a lot, not enough credit. Holy cow. All right, so like I said, there is an actual campaign. I don't know if do we want to do that? I guess I can just start it, see what it's like. I vaguely remember it. Yeah, let's quit the current game. It wouldn't have been so bad. I mean, I
Captain on the bridge.
couldn't punch through the enemy
Incoming
shields.
message from Admiral Liu. On screen.
Captain, I'm glad to see you're settling into the center chair. I'm Admiral Liu, Chief of Starfleet Operations in the Maelstrom. Starfleet has a delicate assignment for you. The impact of the Vesuvi event is still being assessed. The Dragos colony was completely destroyed when the solar wave you reported consumed Vesuvi 2. Both the Geki mining operation and the Haven colony at the edge of the system have suffered severe damage. Proceed to Starbase 12 to take on emergency medical supplies, personnel, engineers, and equipment for the relief of the Geki and Haven colonies. Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise will join you aboard Dauntless for this mission. The captain recently was a guest lecturer at the Academy and has accompanied your new first officer from Earth. When your mission is completed, deliver Captain Picard to Bironu Station, where he will be speaking at a symposium. Time is of the essence, Captain. Unnecessary delays will cost lives. Liu out.
Yes, the ruins on Tega 6 are spectacular. I'll be sure to mention your good taste in my formal report.
Thank you, Captain.
Captain Jean-Luc Picard, a pleasure to meet you. I understand you served as this vessel's first officer. I knew Captain Wright. We went to the academy together. You have my sincere condolences on his loss. However, if he saw fit to select you as his number one, I'm sure you'll do extremely well commanding the Dauntless. I would like to introduce you to your new first officer, Commander Safi Larson.
Captain, I'm looking forward to working with you.
Commander Larson, if you will take your station. Commander Larson will keep track of your mission objectives and current orders, Captain. Your first officer can be the greatest resource at your disposal. As a former first, you've already had that experience yourself. Commander Larson, bring us to Condition Green and ready the ship for departure.
Aye, sir. Condition green. All hands rig for departure.
Chief, please bring the main deflector, warp drive, and impulse engines online, and make sure our warp intermix ratio is at optimum efficiency.
Aye, Captain. Main deflector and main drive systems register as ready.
Mr. Diaz, bring main sensors online. Check that all worker bees in the area are clear.
Yes, sir. Main sensors online. Registering all worker bees out of dry dock area, Captain.
Mr. Savali, please bring the structural integrity fields online, and make sure our tactical systems are primed and ready.
Shields and defensive systems registering as fully operational, sir. We have a full torpedo complement and the structural integrity fields are engaged for transit.
Ensign Lomar, clear all moorings and take us out easy. 1/4 impulse. Please signal the quartermaster. We're heading out.
Signaling dry dock. All moorings cleared. 1/4 impulse. Aye.
A Federation vessel is only as good as its crew. This point cannot be overstated. It is this interaction with a well-trained crew that allows a starship to operate with a singular purpose. Captain, the bridge is yours. If you would like, take a moment to inspect each of the stations. If you would like any advice, feel free to consult with me. Captain, it is always a good idea to check with your first officer to confirm your current orders.
Now, one thing I don't like about Bridge Commander, they've got tactical, excuse me, where the helm is. There's helm to the right and ops to the left, and they have tactical on the helm station. Normally it's where Worf stands right here. So, as a Star Trek geek, I guess, that bothers me, but for the sake of a video game, it's easy to overlook.
Your orders, sir? Sir, we should head to Starbase 12 to pick up the supplies.
May I suggest testing the other mode of Starship operation, the direct tactical interface. Use the spacebar on your command console to toggle between the two views.
All right, yeah. You guys have already seen this in me playing with the combat scenario, but it's still cool nonetheless.
Well then, let's get underway. I'm sure your chief engineer is anxious to make sure the warp engines are functioning correctly.
Shall I set a course for Starbase 12, sir? Course laid in. Congratulations, sir. Captain Wright would be very proud of you. Yes, Captain. We have arrived at Starbase 12, Captain. Shall I bring us in closer to the starbase, sir?
We will not be able to initiate a dock until we are closer to the starbase. Ensign Lomar can bring us in closer by flying to the starbase nav point.
Your orders, Captain. Yes, sir.
This game was so ahead of its time. Just saying.
Incoming message from Starbase 12, sir.
Good day, Dauntless. I'm Commander Graff, commander here at Starbase 12. It's good to see your ship back in one piece. We've assembled the supplies for your mission, Captain. We will transfer them over to your cargo base once you've docked.
Shall I initiate docking procedures, Captain? Your orders, Captain. Docking sequence initiated.
Starbase 12 is the main staging area for Federation operations in the Maelstrom. Any damage repairs or resupply needs you have will be attended to here.
Welcome to your home away from home, Captain.
We are secured to take on ship supplies, sir.
Transferring supplies.
Cargo Bays 3 and 4 report supplies have been received and stowed for transport.
Transporter Room 2 reports that the medical and engineering teams have beamed aboard, sir.
Your orders, Captain? Sir, we need to deliver the supplies to the Haven colony on Vesuvi 6.
Yes, Captain? Course laid in. Yes, sir. We have arrived at the edge of the Vesuvi system, sir. We are being hailed by the Haven colony. Opening channel.
This is Director Tobin Soames. It's good to see you, Dauntless. We have quite a situation on our hands. The Vesuvi event has sent stellar debris into our region. Some larger pieces have settled near our orbital facility. This debris will make it impossible for the incoming supply convoy to transfer their cargo. Before you beam down the relief supplies to the surface, please clear the area around the orbital facility. Contact me when you are done. Thank you. Soames out.
Not the most challenging assignment.
I'll be up later.
It'll be a good weapons test.
Perhaps now would be a good time to look over the tactical systems.
Captain? Initiating tactical maneuver. Yes, sir.
Going to red alert will bring the weapons online, sir. Your orders, sir? Red alert, shields up.
Your orders, Captain? Moving into attack range. Moving into attack range. Sweeping through phaser arcs. Sweeping through phaser arcs. That's the last of the debris.
Shall I raise the colony?
Overkill much?
Your orders, Captain. Sir, the orbital facility is currently unmanned. Hailing frequencies open.
Thank you for clearing the station, but it looks like we have bigger problems now. The sensors on our orbital facility have just picked up a number of planetary fragments on a collision course with our planet. We are already in a weakened state after the Vesuvi event, and it's doubtful we could take many hits.
Director Soames, get your people into whatever shelters you have available. We'll do what we can from up here.
Thank you, Dauntless. Soames out.
I recommend an initial scan of the area so we can get a better idea of what we're up against.
Your orders, sir. Initiating scan. Picking up the fragments in our sensor, sir. Looks like we have a total of 5 large planetary fragments in 2 groups. Looks like they're all headed toward Haven.
Captain?
If we can get to them quickly enough, there's a pretty good chance we can take them all
Engaging
out.
to destroy, Captain.
Stellar cartography should be able to present a good idea of the fragment's relative distance to the colony.
I just realized that I think my first officer has the
I
same...
could bring us within range of the
Moving
fragments,
into
sir.
attack range.
We can break them up with weapons fire once we're in range. Your orders, sir.
I think that my first officer's voice is Seska from Voyager.
Your orders, sir?
Listen.
Your orders, Captain?
Sir, the fragments
Your
are
orders,
closing on the
Captain?
planet.
To get a
We might
higher
still have time
recharge
to
rate
Yes,
on
sir?
phasers, Chief Brex can boost power to the weapons array. Be careful not to rob power from
Moving
other
into
essential
attack
systems,
range.
though. By taking an active role in allocating power between your shields, weapons, and propulsion system, your vessel's capabilities can be augmented
Yes, sir.
to suit the situation.
Your orders, Captain.
Yes, Captain?
Yes, Captain? Sweeping through phaser arcs. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Might I recommend diverting some power
Moving
to
into
the
attack
impulse
range.
engines? It will increase the ship's speed and decrease the time it takes to get from one set of fragments to another.
Yes, sir. Initiating scan.
Yes, sir.
Nothing new, sir.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes. Moving into attack range. Sir, we did it. All incoming fragments have been reduced to non-lethal sizes.
We are being hailed by the Haven colony. Opening channel.
The people of Haven owe you and your crew a debt of gratitude, Captain. We owe our lives to your courage and quick thinking. Again, we thank you. If you will put your ship into orbit, we can transfer the relief supplies.
Standing by to establish orbit, Captain. Your orders, Captain. Standard orbit. Aye, sir.
The soundtrack is really good too. It's just a shame I have to turn it down. I don't know if there's copyright after 15 years, but just to be on the safe side.
Yes, Captain? Entering standard orbit. Incoming transmission.
I am sending coordinates for your people to beam down. My sub-directors will advise them when they arrive.
Coordinates received, Captain. Our teams will begin beaming down supplies and personnel immediately. Lowering shields for transport.
Admiral Liu told us what happened to the Dragos colony. We've been unable to contact Mr. Takahara on the Geki mining colony. I can only hope their outpost survived the effects of the disturbance.
Sir, all supplies and equipment have been beamed down.
Again, thank you, Dauntless. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't arrived when you did.
Transport complete. We can get underway, Captain.
Incoming message from Starfleet, sir.
Captain, one of our ships, the Sovereign, is on its way to our space dock facilities for refitting. She's manned by a skeleton crew and is being escorted by 2 Klingon birds of prey. Her captain, Jonathan Soto, has reported a breakdown in her warp drive, and she's had to lay over in the Tevron system. The Klingons are under orders to divert to Birnu Station and will not be able to stay with her. However, they will be able to transport Captain Picard there with them. Rendezvous with the Sovereign in the Tevron system and join the escort. Once the Sovereign is underway again, you are to continue your mission and deliver the relief supplies to the Geki colony. Liu out.
Okay, now I don't know if it'll save the game or not. If I were to quit now. Not that I'm too far ahead anyway. So there you go, folks. That was Star Trek Bridge Commander. This was just a small taste of the game. Yes, it's older. Good luck trying to get it to run. It took me a while with my disc to get it done. If you guys want to see more of this campaign or just more of the quick battles, let me know. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.